because I still want you to get something. And sometimes my sermons are not all that gettable. When I was your age, I didn't like sermons at all. You like preaching, good preaching? That's what I thought. All right, this is banana, right? Bandana, handkerchief. It's like I'd make a bull upset, doesn't it? I'm going to be preaching about something that happened after Jesus' resurrection. And there was quite a bit of talk about it last Sunday anyway. I think it's a favorite story of somebody, some of our folks in the church. And it's about one of Jesus' disciples named Thomas. Thomas was one of those guys that his motto was, if I can see it, I'll believe it. And seeing is believing. And one thing that I've learned about doing magic tricks, here it is over here, is that sometimes even when you see things, you shouldn't believe them. You know, if I were to make this disappear, which some magicians can do that, if I made this disappear, you'd say, well, that didn't really disappear. He just made it look like it disappeared. There's really no such thing as real magic. But would you hold my cigarette lighter there? Don't light it up or anything like that. Don't catch anything on fire. Actually, I have found out since I became a Christian that believing is seeing. Sometimes I've learned that things that I believe in that I can't see. You know, I've never seen Jesus, never seen God, but I believe in Him. There's a lot of things that I believe in very strongly. I believe in love, and I've seen the results of love, the acting of love, and the activity of love, but I don't think love is actually something that you could hold in your hand. What I'm going to do is going to place this over my hand. Do you see that? Now here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to kind of just make a pocket right there. Hello. No, this is a different act. I'm sorry. And I'm going to take a little bit. I got this tissue over here. I always keep a handkerchief like this and tissue around. I was doing a magic trick in Nashville a long, long time ago where I produced lots of handkerchiefs. I had hundreds of handkerchiefs, and I would show boxes empty and produce them out of supposedly previously empty boxes. And I produced them out of thin air, produced them out of the sky. And there was a little old lady down at the front. She kept on kind of hollering at me and irritating me. She kept saying, he's using his sleeve. He's using his sleeve. And I had like hundreds of handkerchiefs there. And she kept on just really ragging me. He's using his sleeve. Now let me ask you, if you had like 200 handkerchiefs, would you use your sleeve?
Yeah.
Let me borrow your cigarette lighter there. Here's what I'm going to do. Don't do this at home, as they say. I'll let that burn right down into there. Now what you would imagine, if you did something like that, there would be a bunch of ash in there and a bunch of burnt tissue and a black spot, maybe a hole. But there's not. And it's not even a smoky place there. Now, what it looked like to me there, and if I did it right, what it should have looked like to you is it looked like that I put some fire in the middle of this handkerchief and it didn't burn it. Well, that's not really what happened. That's just the way I wanted you to think it happened. Thomas, Jesus' disciple, said, I won't believe that Jesus is alive until I see him. Well, it's a good story, and I hope that you enjoy it later on. But you think about that. And don't ever get into a situation where you only believe things that you can touch, taste, or feel, or receive. Because there are a lot of wonderful things in life. that, as a matter of fact, you just can't see. All right? Think about that. All right.